Hi, future teacher, and welcome to your NYSTCC 245 Test Prep Overview. This video is proudly presented by TeacherPreps.com. If you're pursuing your New York teaching certification, this is Part 3 of the multi-subject exam, Arts and Sciences. Let's break down everything you need to know. The NYSTCE 245 is Part 3 of the multi-subject Teachers of Childhood exam. It covers arts and sciences content. Here's good news. Part 3 is shared by all 4 multi-subject assessments. So if you're seeking more than one multi-subject certificate, you only need to pass the 245 once. Let's talk format. The NYSTCE 245 consists entirely of selected response questions. That means multiple choice. There are approximately 40 questions on this exam. Unlike Parts 1 and 2, there are no constructed response or written questions on the 245. You have just 1 hour to complete the NYSTCE 245. This is shorter than the other 2 parts, so pace yourself accordingly. With about 40 questions in 60 minutes, you have roughly 90 seconds per question. To pass the NYSTCE 245, you need a scaled score of at least 520. Scores range from 400 to 600. Remember, you must pass all 3 parts of the multi-subject exam, 221, 222, and 245, with a 520 or higher on each. The NYSTCE 245 costs $43 if taken individually. All 3 multi-subject parts together cost $161. You'll see your preliminary results immediately after finishing the test, with official scores sent within 2 to 4 weeks. Now let's look at the 3 content areas covered on the NYSTCE 245. The exam tests your knowledge in science and technology, social studies, and a combined area covering fine arts, health, and other subjects. Science and technology makes up 40% of the exam, about 16 questions. This includes physical science, life science, earth science, and basic technology concepts. Know the scientific method and how to apply scientific thinking to elementary level content. Social studies also accounts for 40% of the exam, another 16 questions approximately. This covers history, geography, civics, and economics. Be prepared for questions about U.S. history, world history, map skills, and how government works. The remaining 20% covers fine arts, health and fitness, family and consumer science, and career development, about 8 questions. This includes visual arts, music, physical education concepts, health education, and life skills appropriate for elementary students. Here's your study strategy. Since science and social studies each make up 40%, prioritize those areas. Review elementary level science concepts and key historical events. For the arts and health section, focus on fundamental concepts rather than deep specialization. On test day, remember you only have 60 minutes. Move quickly through questions you know and mark harder ones to return to. Since there's no penalty for guessing, answer every question even if you're unsure. Let's recap. The NYSTCE 245 has about 40 multiple-choice questions with no written component. You have 1 hour and need a 520 to pass. Science and social studies are each 40%, with arts and health at 20%. For comprehensive study guides and practice tests, visit TeacherPreps.com. Good luck on your exam, future teacher. You've got this.